It's your girl Blush, and I'm back with another episode of Glam Chat. So, today's video could be a long one, but I'm not going to go ahead and drag you guys through a unnecessary long video. But I wanted to do a quick put down my Christmas tree, chat with me video, just to kind of catch up with you guys and let you guys in on what I'm planning on within the next couple of weeks. Also, most importantly, I wanted to check in with you guys on the 21 day of gratitude or 21 days of gratefulness challenge. So that's still going on. I'm still on it, still keeping up with the challenge. Just have not been able to record as much as I wanted to, which definitely goes against what I am working on for us. Not my New Year's resolution, but just my resolution period. It's just consistency. So I just got to get on that. So, yes, I am one of those ones who have not taken down my Christmas tree yet. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But it is definitely time. The holidays have come and gone, like, yeah, probably twice, folds. So it's definitely time for me to get my Christmas tree down and put things away so that I can actually work on my next project, which is I guess my New Year's home decor. I'm not sure what my setup will be. I've been looking at a lot of DIY videos and just videos of decor ideas, and I see a lot of nice things. I don't know if my creative side would get on board, because it's like I have a creative side and an artsy side to me, but then it's like I'm always too lazy, too tired, and you know. So hopefully that changes, and I will probably give you guys like a short tour. I'm only in a small apartment space. God willing, maybe within the next year or so that will change. We're putting that in the atmosphere. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Amen. But to get going, like I said, I'm basically taking down some of my decorations. I'm gonna take you guys along. I won't keep you guys throughout the whole setup or breakdown, because it would just be here all night. I wanted to share with you guys because I'm, really into like customizing things and just making things my own. And so I went to the mall like around the time of the holidays, and I found this little kiosk that was making, like, they would have these little ornaments there, and they would like do writings on them. So I just thought it would just be the nicest thing to have at least one or two customized ornaments, and I'm going to share them with you because I thought this was really cute. So whatever. So anyways, this ornament, if you guys can basically see, just was perfect because my family right now is pretty small. It's just my husband, my daughter, and myself. So having these three, Christmas socks there on this ornament just kind of went perfect, and it has all of our names on there, and then the Rimagine family, because that's my husband's last name, and when I'm married, you take on your husband's last name. So that's why I got this, and I thought this was just so cool, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I actually got another one because although we've been married for a little over a year, we were married legally February of 2017, but we actually went through with the ceremony part of it with the church, because that was very important to me, in June of 2018. So I actually would like to probably get a discussion going on, like, for those of you guys who've been married before, are married, are planning on getting married, or just know some married folks, just kind of like the process of getting married, between like how guys look at it and how girls look at it, or how females look at it. Because for me it was big, like doing the church ceremony part of the wedding. That was big for me. But for my husband, he was like, he's okay with just doing the court thing. And I'm guessing either way it goes, you would be married. But I just would kind of like to see everybody's outtake on that. So if you would like to have a video discussion on that, please comment below. And I also have some other cool ideas I would like to kind of incorporate my husband on, as far as like women thoughts and men thoughts But that more likely will probably be like some Instagram live. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you are. That is blush underscore the icon, THAICON. And just follow me, because every now and again we do like some cool things on Sundays where it's like wife versus husband, or our little family versus my mom family, or whoever wants to join in. Anyways, moving on. So this other ornament which we customized, which I thought was pretty cool. And even though this one has like, it's specific to 2018 because it says it's our first Christmas, and it has Mr. and Mrs. Remington on there, and it's like the two penguins kind of signifying a couple. Even though it's specific to 2018, I can put it on all of my any tree that I have for many years, because it represents the fact that we were officially for me officially is that church ceremony wedding. I don't too much care about the legal stuff, even though legal stuff is on paper, but this to me was when we officially got married in 2018. So that is that, and then the rest of the stuff is just regular ornaments, which we just kind of stuck onto the tree. I wanted to kind of check in on those of you who are following through with the 21 days of gratitude, or 21 days of gratefulness challenge. How's that going for you guys if you are doing it? Now you can do it the way that I've been doing it, which basically I found this website, which I'll link below if you still want to join in on it. It's never too late to do something positive for yourself. So if you find that you're joining in on this challenge later, that's fine. You can still do it. But I went on this website. I found this PDF on that website that pretty much broke down some different tasks to do every day. And every day is something that brings you back to what you're grateful for. I'm not going to go through all of them, even though, again, I need to be more consistent with either jumping onto here or on Instagram, like I said I would, on the different tasks. But if your 21 days of gratefulness is just maybe waking up every morning or at nighttime before you go to sleep, or if you just have your alone time in the bathroom to, meditate, pray, just have a moment of silence to just give thanks and be grateful for what you got going on in your life or what you don't have going on in your life, that's you. But, you want to stick to the challenge, because the main reason that I chose to take on the challenge was after a conversation that I had with my brother. He sent something over to me, and, after reading what he sent over to me, I was like, you know what, that actually would be a neat thing to do, and then incorporate that with my followers. So that's how I got into it. But like I said, when you think about it, many of us are going along in our day-to-day life and just not being, not thinking about the stuff you got going on in your life, or thinking about the stuff you have going on in your life, and you're like, thinking that life is just like, what's the point? And there's too much points in life. There's too many reasons to live for you not to look at the positive and just kind of allow that one thing that's making you sad, mad, or upset, or ruffle your feathers, that, okay, that's happening today. Next week, it'll be a new problem. Or next week, it won't be a problem at all. You'll just probably be at that, mountain peak in your life and not the deep valley. So definitely, I think it's something that can help with mental health issues that a lot of people have, with depression and things like that. Why not? Why not look at the positive in your life? So of last week, one of the ones that was my favorite was being grateful for the negative things in your life. Too many times we think about we think about all the bad things that happens in our life, and like, now, okay, what's the point of living, or what, why does it have to happen to me, and whatever, And when you think about being grateful of something, you usually think about being grateful of the positive things, which is cool, of course. You want to give thanks to the good things that are going on in your life. But think about it. Imagine you had something that was going on in your life. Let's say, for example, I'm going to use one of my examples. For me, was let's the fact that maybe you had a toxic relationship or a toxic situation, and a relationship can be friendships, it can be a relationship between you and a family member, it can be an ex or a current significant other, and that relationship is just kind of bringing you in a sunken place or have brought you into a sunken place. um, it's just everything about that relationship is just pushing you into a place where you're like, what's the point, or what is this person doing for me? And bingo, you have to be grateful for that situation, because that situation is what's going to cause you to appreciate when you find a good thing. I.e., for example, my husband. We're not always at a great place. Any typical relationship, you have your ups and downs. You have your arguments. You have your disagreements. You have things that you don't see eye to eye in. But eventually, when you love someone, you work through those problems, and that's definitely something that I can say with my husband. We make sure that we work through our problems. But you can't appreciate a good person. You can't appreciate a good spouse, significant other, if it'd be nice if you can. But if you've never been through turmoil, if you've never seen hard times, how can you appreciate the good times? That's how I see things. And I'm grateful that I've been through relationships and friendships that, that probably didn't work in my best interest in my life, or it did work, but things just didn't work out, because again, that allows me to appreciate upcoming things that are coming for me, or things that are happening in my life now. Another thing that I thought about that I can be appreciative or grateful for is like my financial situation. Growing up, I wasn't the richest girl on the block. If I had we were in a group of friends, you know my friends that I grew up with, we all weren't the richest, but sometimes in my mind, at least, I found that I had one of the biggest struggles, because I grew up in a single parent household, and my mother, she had other obligations because she had kids overseas. So she had to make sure that she took care of us here, and then kids that were back home in Haiti. And so sometimes financial situations happen. But in my mind now, it's pushed me to want to be more financially responsible, to want to get better jobs and promotions and push my businesses and things like that, so I can generate income to make sure that my daughter experiences a different life than I have. Does that mean that I'm going to spoil my daughter and buy her all the most expensive clothes and take her to all these fancy places? No. Will I buy her some nice things every now and again? Why not? We're human. I would like to shower her with some nice things every now and again, shower my husband with some nice things, even my mother and family members with nice things every now and again. But I want to be able to save. I want to have a savings account so that if emergencies come up, I have a savings account. I want to be able to invest, something that I'm definitely trying to push and work on. When I say invest, it's not only just in like a business or anything like that, but invest into stocks and bonds and things that I can put money in and it will flip money back to me. Just being more financially sound. So those are two main things that I couldn't think about from when I wrote my message down, that were negative things I faced. But I'm grateful that I experienced those things, because they pushed me to want more, relationship wise. It pushed me to want more financially and family wise. It's another thing. There's certain things that I didn't have in my single parent household that, again, I'm grateful that at that time it made me upset, but now that I'm older, wiser, and a little bit more experienced, I'm happy that I went through that, because now I know what I want for my daughter. Now I know what I want for myself and my family, and I work hard to keep those things going. So that's that. Please, if you are working on your 21 Days of Gratefulness Challenge, share with me. Email divaglamorous12@gmail.com, Just put in the title, 21 Days of Gratefulness, and you just share what you've done that day. If I shared a task with you guys, share your version of the task with me. You can DM me on Instagram. Again, that's blush_the icon. I'm barely on Facebook, but I mean, you can use the Facebook as well, which is just blush the icon as well. I try to keep everything as much as I can with the same name. So now to finish up with today's video will be about things that I have been working on silently. Well, I'm not gonna completely share with you because I want to kind of launch these things. I want to have a moment to launch these things, whether it be a launch party or a countdown with you guys, or both. But basically, there's a couple of things that like retail wise that I am working on, doing a little bit more research on my end so I can make sure that whatever I offer to my followers as well as upcoming customers and things like that, they're quality things. So I am definitely working on some retail things. Oh, thank God these were the shatterproof ones. Working on some retail things and just some other entertainment. Oh no, mommy. Okay. What's daddy? Yes, my daughter wants to join us. Yeah, so anyways, so in addition to retail stuff, entertainment things, so I want to get into the arts some way, somehow. And even if it's not like fully professionally where I'm like, artists out there, but I really want, be able to kind of like display some of my talents and things like that. So that's definitely something that some things that I'm working on. I'll be sharing with you guys. That's pretty much it. I am going to be working on a Valentine's, I don't want to say series, but I have 2 videos in mind that I want to work on. Okay, mommy. Put right here. Thank you. Yeah, either there's going to be, I'm thinking of like a haul, like a short haul video, some things that you can use on Valentine's Day. If you're going to be sharing Valentine's Day with a special someone, maybe some items that you can incorporate in your night. And then also, I haven't done like a get ready with me makeup. I don't want to say tutorial, but like a get ready with me. So I'm thinking it would be fun. The last time I did that, I think was the year before I got pregnant. So I think that was 2015 that I did the like a get ready with me makeup thing. So that would be fun. But yes, please share your updates with me. And I hope I didn't bore you guys tonight. But definitely looking forward to more interactions with you guys and the upcoming videos. I want to be a little bit more creative with my videos. So please tell me, if I'm doing good or I need to, spice it up a little bit, because sometimes I feel like I'm holding back. Just because I'm just the type of person I am, I don't always share my feelings, and it doesn't, being in front of the camera won't change that either. But I'm trying to loosen up a little bit, So until next time, it's your girl Blush putting glam on the clutch. I think I got that outro now, but I'll catch you guys later. Bye.